So, what's your name, sir?
Nah, I'd rather not.
You don't have to say your name, but
exactly,
but you know that BLM.
Yes.
I think that all lives matter.
Well, absolutely do. And if you're going to single out lives that matter, then I think that you should, if you talk about the human race, that's the only race I believe in, by the way.
Absolutely,
is the human race
that's out there.
Race doesn't matter. Because, see, I can save your life if you're white, Chinese, if we've got the same kind of blood.
Exactly.
So what happens is people are filled with hate. They don't really know how to relate to people, so they just go out. Why would you be able to burn somebody's house down when you don't want somebody to burn your house down?
Right.
Or minority-owned businesses.
And what we have is a bunch of white people going into black neighborhood, burning black homes and businesses.
Right.
And that's that... the Antifa, there's a lot
Which is kind of like a terrorist group almost.
Absolutely. So the bottom line is simply this. Every human being in America is important, and if you play by the rules, life is okay.
Right.
But if you're going to be a criminal,
what you're told,
if you're going to be a criminal and something happens to you in an interaction with the police, you should not lose your life, but you should not be a criminal.
Right.
It's better to fight 12 in court than to be carried by
Bottom
six.
line, it's just simple enough. I've lived here for 70 years. I've been stopped by the police most of the time because I've been speeding, and I've had very, very cordial interactions with the policeman. Half the time I get off of the tickets.
Even with a white police officer?
I don't care what color.
I'm just saying, even with
white police officers, black police officers,
What's your key advice for traffic stop?
I just, you roll your window down and you say, officer, whatever I was doing, I probably was guilty, but if I was speeding, I'm not in a hurry, and, I'd appreciate anything you can do not to give me a ticket.
Right.
And I've done that 150 times, and I've gotten off a lot. So the bottom line is people need to regard people as people, period, end of story. And if you're going to run around and you think that your brown skin is a badge of courage, it's not.
Right.
It's just simply not.
We're all the same.
You're
on
a
the
human
inside.
being just like everybody else.
Everybody else, exactly.
Get treated
Thank
with
you.
respect, treat others with respect, and quit all this crap. It's hate for Donald Trump is what it is.
You know what it is?
hate
It's
for
also,
Donald Trump.
what I don't understand is people want to destroy their own home cities that they grew up in.
Yeah.
Why does I come from Rochester, New York. All right, and they are destroying that fucking city right now.
But a lot of people are coming from out of town. They're leaving their hometowns and going destroying other hometowns.
Which is
That's the
ridiculous.
problem. Exactly.
It's a division. The most basic in the art of war. The most basic fucking division tactic is divide and conquer.
Right.
And the mainstream media, Fox, CNN, all of them, they're guilty of it. Is to divide black versus white,
here's the problem.
Republican versus Democrat.
What we tolerate, we don't change.
Right.
And we've tolerated and we've been lenient all along with all these things that have been going on. And there's been a very, very big lack of leadership.
Right.
Leadership is not always popular, but leadership does what's best for the most people for the longest period of time. That's what leadership is. And in my opinion, these quote so-called leaders in the cities where these riots are going, they are absolutely doing a disservice to our country, to their town, and to the people who live there by letting this stuff go. What you do as a leader, you say, this ends at 8 o'clock. And if you're still around, this is what you're subject to. And then carry through with it every night.
Right.
But nobody wants to hear it. Nobody's leading. So the bottom line is we got all this crap. So I'm sick and tired of it. I'm not watching the NFL because I don't believe in I played 5 years in the NFL.
Really? What team?
The New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Colts.
Awesome.
But I played 5 years in the NFL, but I'm not watching the NFL now because I disagree with where they stand.
With the protesting and how do you feel about taking that knee in the NFL?
I'm totally against it.
Bottom
line is simply this.
You're American.
Workplace behavior.
Right.
The owners could have told them you can't take a knee because this is the workplace. You can take a knee anywhere you want, but not on the field because the field is the workplace. Every human being in America has workplace rules.
Right. Absolutely.
And the NFL, because of lack of leadership, didn't do anything about it.
Right.
So
all they do is fucking tolerate it too.
Exactly.
They just go with the flow.
Thank you.
But hey, I
Enjoy,
appreciate
guys.
your time.
Both.
Hey,
Absolutely.
it was nice meeting you,
Nice
sir.
meeting you.
Nice to meet
And
you.
you know what? I
cool.
wish,
God
I
bless America,
hope
man.
Yes, sir.
that.
God bless America.
Hey, I hope
and vote
post.
for Donald Trump.
Hey, and I hope posting this video
Vote
will
for
help.
Donald Trump.
Absolutely.
Vote for Donald
Hey,
Trump.
and I hope posting this video will help people see that, you know, the world we live in is really not that fucking. It could be worse.
It could be worse.
It could be a lot
far
worse.
worse. And people could be worse. People can be better. Just if everybody takes the personal responsibility to do no harm, we're going to be
Personal
okay.
accountability is
Personal
Hey, man, I love you, dog.
See you, dude.
Hey, be
Take
safe,
care,
all
man.
right? Drive
Hey,
safe.
Hang in there.
Nice meeting you. This is
All right.
Raleigh, North Carolina, guys. All right. Yep. Was a good man right there.